Welcome back to another Excel tutorial. Today I want to explore how to use the COUNTIF function. The COUNTIF function in Microsoft Excel is a versatile tool used for counting the number of cells that meet a specific criterion within a range. It can evaluate a single condition across a range of cells and count how many times that condition is met. This function is particularly useful for data analysis tasks such as summarizing information, performing conditional counts, and filtering data based on specific criteria. The COUNTIF function belongs to the group of statistical functions within Excel and counts the number of cells within a range that meet a single criterion. The syntax starts by COUNTIF, and then you type in the range in the criteria, where range is the range of cells to be evaluated by the criteria, and criteria is the condition or expression that defines which cells will be counted. So in our data, as you can see, we have our row ID, our order ID, customer, sales, and quantity. And we can, for example, say I want to count how often Amazon ordered. So I need to count the customer, where customer is Amazon. And I can do this with the COUNTIF function. I start with an equal sign, followed by COUNTIF. Then I mark the range. And I say Amazon. And as you can see, Amazon in row ID 1 is just in upper letters, but that's not a problem because it's not case sensitive, the COUNTIF function. So it will work out nevertheless. And if I hit enter now, I'll get to 4. So we can count it to see if this is right. We have Amazon here 1, Amazon here 2, 3, and 4. Yeah, so seems to be correct. And yeah, what I said is if you find Amazon inside our customers, then count how many times it you can find it in there. We can do the same for our sales. As you can see, we have one negative value inside our data, but let's imagine we have more than one negative value. And then we can also use the COUNTIF function to count how often we have negative values inside our sales. So we start with an equal sign again, followed by COUNTIF. Then we mark our range, and then we say is less than 0, so negative. Close the parenthesis again and make sure to use the quotation marks right here, otherwise it won't work. And we hit enter and we get to 1, as we only have one negative value inside. If I now change this value to a negative value, we get to 2, of course, as we now have 2 negative values inside. So I would change this again to get back to 1. And yeah, this basically how the COUNTIF function works. You need a range, and then you need to define a criteria that needs to be true. And yeah, I hope you liked this video. If you did like it, please give it a thumbs up and see you in the next video.